Well, it's coming along, Esther. We're in about 21-degree weather. That'll be about 6 or 7 degrees Celsius, and the crews are out really dismantling all of the fencing, which comes to about 30 miles of fencing, or 50 kilometers, if you prefer that measurement. The D.C. Department of Public Works is out cleaning up the trash, and you've got a number of crews who are really dismantling all of these fences. They basically feel like ice cubes. So They literally are working 12-hour shifts. They don't work overnight, but these are long shifts, and this will be continuing on for the next couple of days. So this is sort of coming along. So it's getting back to normal, but they got a lot more work to do.
And as the cleaning, is coming along, what is President Trump doing to help the city return to normalcy here?
Well, it's a good point. The president has been very busy really since Inauguration Day on Monday, and so he is wanting things to get back to normal as well. And let me take you back to Capital One Arena when the president was signing executive orders, and one of the most important ones, at least to help the city along. Take a listen.
Sir, the next item, as you announced in your speech, is a requirement that federal workers return to full-time in-person work immediately.
Yeah, so that was the White House Staff Secretary Will Scharf making that announcement as the president signed one of many of dozens and dozens, if not 100, executive orders really during the presidential parade on Monday, and he's been moving along ever since. But, it's interesting. The mayor of this city, a Democrat, is in favor of bringing workers back because so much office space is not being used. There's a lot of revenue that is being lost because of a number of businesses being closed. Just around here in this city block, a couple of restaurants being closed. A pharmacy is closed. A famous store in this country, CVS Pharmacy, closed down just a block down the street. So vacant buildings, you've got businesses have closed, and so that's why the mayor has wanted to bring back business into the city. So, but there's getting some pushback by the American Federation of Government Employees, where there's a collective bargaining agreement underway, where there has been an agreement for government workers to add more telework, and they have telework rights. So the national president for the AFGE, Everett Kelly, points out that remote work is part of the collective bargaining agreement. So there's a lot going on, a lot of challenges to executive orders, and that's just one of the challenges going on while things are trying to get back to normal in the city. Welcome to Washington, D.C.